Thanos isn't just the guy who snapped half the universe away, he's far worse. You think you know the Mad Titan? Think again. The truth is, Thanos wasn't just obsessed with power, he lived to torment existence itself. But before we dive into the darkest story you've probably never heard about Thanos, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe because you're not going to want to miss how this ends. However, what if I told you his greatest downfall didn't come from the Avengers or even from cosmic gods, but from himself? Let's start with something insane. Thanos had a twisted tradition. Every year, on one poor man's birthday, he would personally show up just to torture him. Not for power, not for strategy, just because he could. And then there's the time he walked an old lady across the street for so long, a young scientist on a bus missed her chance to cure cancer. A casual act, rewired into cruelty. That's how far his shadow stretched. And of course, the one everyone knows. Thanos gathered all 6 Infinity Stones to wipe out half of existence, hoping to win the affection of Lady Death herself. But as much destruction as the snap caused, there's one story that proves just how cursed Thanos really was. The hunt for the Reality Stone. Thanos was obsessed with one last prize, the Reality Stone. He demanded it reveal itself, but before it could, an army of monstrous insects swarmed him. He blasted them apart with the gauntlet, only for an interdimensional portal to tear open above him. Out stepped another Thanos, future Thanos. This older, battle-worn version tackled the present Mad Titan, roaring for him to hand over the gauntlet. He knew where the final stone was. But present Thanos wasn't about to be anyone's pawn, not even his own. The two clashed, blow for blow, Purple Titan against Purple Titan. Future Thanos warned him, if they didn't work together, they'd both die. The Nova Corps was already closing in, but in a heated slip, future Thanos spilled the stone's location. Present Thanos wasted no time. With a cold grin, he blasted a hole straight through his older self's chest and rocketed toward destiny. Deep within the heart of a volcano, Thanos found them, the Nova Corps, waiting. One soldier already held the Reality Stone, its glow pulsing in her hand. "Do you really think you can stop me?" Thanos mocked, firing a beam of raw cosmic energy. The Nova Corps countered, twisting reality to deflect his attacks. They tried to erase him, to bend him out of existence. But without the other stones to balance the power, their attempts failed. So they tried something desperate. They built a massive mech suit, fusing their strength together. For the first time, Thanos was on the back foot. But desperation can be sloppy. In their last gamble, the Nova Corps tried to push Thanos out of reality itself. Instead, they triggered a catastrophic explosion. Most of them were obliterated. Only one soldier crawled back to her feet, clutching the glowing stone. Thanos' fatal deal. Thanos descended like a shadow. He actually praised her for her resilience, but made his offer. Give him the stone, and he would spare her family. Cornered, trembling, the soldier handed over the gem. Thanos clutched it to his chest. Finally, he whispered, the dream was complete. 6 Infinity Stones, the power to command existence, the fear of death, gone forever. He lifted the gauntlet, drunk on victory. But then, the screaming began. The gauntlet itself began eating away at Thanos, searing his flesh, burning his soul. His triumphant laughter twisted into shrieks of horror. The soldier smirked. "That stone you hold, it isn't the Reality Stone, it's the Death Stone. I made it to look just like the real thing." Thanos staggered, his body collapsing into ash. The great Mad Titan undone not by gods, not by Avengers, but by his own greed. His ashes scattered on the wind, his so-called eternal reign ending in silence.